Meet Maria. She's 85 years old, yet people often think she's in her early 60s. No surgery, no fancy creams, just two simple things: castor oil and baking soda. While many chase youth in bottles that cost hundreds, Maria found her secret right in her kitchen cabinet. But the truth is, her secret isn't just about these ingredients. It's about returning to simplicity, caring for herself with intention, and believing it's never too late to glow again. Today, you'll discover her story, her daily routine, and the science that explains why this simple ritual works for mature skin. Maria grew up in a small, sunlit village, surrounded by olive trees and lavender fields. Her mother and grandmother used herbs and oils to care for their skin, hair, and hearts. But in her 50s, Maria began to feel time's weight: dry skin, tiredness, and that fading spark. One morning, she looked in the mirror and whispered, "Where did I go?" Instead of giving up, she looked back to her roots. She remembered her grandmother's soft skin and the small glass bottle on the vanity, castor oil, and the bowl of baking soda used for everything from cleaning to gentle skincare. She started small: a drop of castor oil before bed, a tiny pinch of baking soda once a week. Slowly, her skin softened, her hair regained strength, and her spirit lifted. It wasn't youth she found, it was joy.
Castor oil comes from the seeds of the castor plant and has been used for centuries, from ancient Egypt to modern times. It's rich in ricinoleic acid, a special fatty acid that helps lock in moisture, soften fine lines, and soothe inflammation. For mature skin, this means better hydration and a smoother texture. Maria uses just a few drops each night, warmed between her fingers and pressed gently onto her skin. No rush, no rubbing, just care. This simple ritual helps her skin stay plump, nourished, and calm. Think of castor oil as nature's nighttime seal, a quiet way to protect your skin while you sleep.
Now, let's talk about the second part of Maria's secret: baking soda. This humble white powder has been trusted since the 1800s for cooking and cleaning, but it also makes a gentle exfoliant. As we age, our skin slows its natural renewal process, leaving dullness on the surface. A tiny bit of baking soda mixed with water or honey can help remove dead skin cells and brighten your complexion. But the key is moderation. Once a week is enough. Baking soda's high pH can be drying if used too often. Maria mixes 1 teaspoon of baking soda with a little honey and spreads it lightly for just 5 minutes, then rinses and applies castor oil right after. The result: skin that feels fresh, smooth, and alive again. As we age, our skin loses collagen and natural oils. That's why it becomes drier and thinner. Castor oil helps seal in moisture and protect against water loss, while baking soda clears away dull surface cells, allowing moisture to sink in deeper. Together, they work like a perfect pair. One renews, the other restores. Scientists have found that castor oil's anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties can actually help preserve collagen. And when you use baking soda gently, it helps your other products work better. It's not about reversing age. It's about helping your skin function the way it was meant to, naturally and beautifully.
Maria's mornings begin with warm water and gratitude. She gently pats her face with a soft cloth and applies 2 drops of castor oil while her skin is still damp. She enjoys oatmeal, fruit, and tea, followed by a few minutes of stillness. In the evening, she cleanses her face again and sometimes uses olive oil to remove makeup. Once a week, she makes her baking soda paste: 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of honey, and a drop of chamomile tea. She leaves it for 5 minutes, rinses, and finishes with castor oil. For Maria, these moments aren't chores, they're acts of love. Her philosophy is simple. If you're kind to your skin, it will be kind to you.
Maria reminds us that real beauty isn't about chasing youth. It's about nurturing what's already within. Castor oil and baking soda are only tools. The true secret is patience, kindness, and consistency. Aging isn't losing something, it's gaining freedom, wisdom, and grace. Every wrinkle tells a story of laughter and love. So, whether you're 60 or 80, remember, your skin is a reflection of how gently you care for yourself. Start where you are. Use what you have. Love who you see in the mirror. Because the glow that comes from self-care never fades. It only grows.